what matters. Radiolation.
Yo, this is Nesh.
And this is Kay, and this is Nesh and Kay Talks, episode 12.
12. We're on 12.
We're on 12 now.
So this is like the first official show back, because we have one show that we have to record off radio. Yeah, man, it's a bit weird to come back and do this again. I'll be real.
Yeah, it's been a cheeky break.
I mean, cheeky break is one thing, but like it feels like it's been a long time since I've been on it. Do you know what I mean? For me personally, I kind of see it as, you know, the one thing I do enjoy about this is just coming together and just talking about something, right?
Yeah.
And so for me, before we go into like any major topic you may have, man, I never expected the start of this year to be so crazy. I don't know about other people, bro, but like for me personally, bro, like getting sick, just not being able to like do the things that I need to, like that I want to do all the time, having to like create a system in which if I want to do everything I want to do, then I just got to put the time in, you know, allocate time, have boundaries with people, stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, to any other young people who are having a rough start to the year, not just you. Yeah, like,
I feel like
everyone has a great start, or, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if it's a great start or not. Remember, it's temporary. Remember that, like, there's always something to look forward to. You just need to find that thing that you're looking forward to. For me, it might be the fact that I'm going to Ireland in March.
Oh, big.
But it also might be the fact that because I haven't been able to play games as much, for me, when I do play games, I really enjoy it. It
feels a lot more rewarding.
Yeah, it does for sure. And so like for me, that kind of aspect of like, I just take like when I do have me time, whether it's reading books, hanging out with friends, although we haven't played pool in a while, I do need to run that back. Been missing that. Yeah, man, you're just more grateful for the time you get for yourself, really.
100%. I feel like when it's a fresh new year and you already have something bad starting, it just feels like even more of an uphill battle, because it's like, okay, you wanted to get this, hit the ground running, and then like something happens like, oh my God, and it's just the start of the year. Definitely makes it a lot harder, but you have so much, you know, so much time.
Bro. So I was talking to someone and she was like, because like one of my friends, she was talking about how like her year's not been going the greatest, and her reaction was, yeah, 2025 is over, I look forward to 2026. I'm like, bro,
it's already wraps, man. We just go next 2026, you know.
Bro, it's 2 weeks, but yeah, to be fair, it's not been all doom and gloom. I have been enjoying a lot of things. I'm in a bit of a weird position where like, I've changed up, like I'm taking a lot more. It's like just trying to find time for everything and kind of just, you know, being able to be myself through that. What I would say though is like, one thing I will say is like, I'm not looking forward to when the tax man comes for me. My money's going to be changing over the next few months, and it's just like, damn, bro, I just know it's going to hit. And it's like, bro, even just paying for travel right now, I just can't, bro. Like, I just hate it.
It's stacking up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's stacking up to the point where like I've actually like proper budgeted, so I know what I'm allowed to spend and what I'm not allowed to spend. But it's just like, bro, I hate like that part of being an adult. I'm just like, bro, like
travel was really expensive. Like, I really did not use the times of when I had my zip card as a younger, you know what I'm saying?
God,
I should have used that.
No, but also like,
my God,
you say that, yeah, but like our parents, like at least for me, my parents would not let me leave the house.
Actually, you know what, Loki's saying, you know what I'm saying? Like you say you want to go out.
My parents were like, oh, yeah, let's go here, let's go there. Like, I'll be doing it, but like they did not want me to leave the vicinity of the home, bro. I had to be within like a 10-mile radius, or my sisters. That was the only two options, bro.
Like, it was the idea, if you leave the house, you know, something's going to happen to you. It's like,
it's not even just that.
You kind of need to go out, though. Like,
yeah,
you need to let me experience the world, man.
Nah, I think for me, it's just like, I wish I got to do more clubs. Like not after school clubs, like going to like a local club for something.
Yeah.
When I say local club, I'm not talking about like, I was talking about the nightclub, bro.
Let
me clarify. I was just talking about like, you know, like whether it's like tennis or like basketball or like table tennis, like I feel like I wish that's one thing I do wish I could do more, but I am planning to incorporate that at some point this year.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find my feet with the stuff that I want to do first, because yeah, man, you need to kind of get into a routine of getting the things that you want done so you can enjoy it more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about responsibilities, by the way. I'm talking about like the things you really want to do. Like for me, it's content creation. For other people, it could be like poetry. For other people, it could be photography. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, there's a lot to look forward to, man. And hopefully I'll be announcing stuff in the next couple of weeks. And kind of just like, yeah, man, just kind of enjoying the process of just doing it. You know what I mean?
It's always the process that is kind of looked over. You know, people focus too much on, you know, the end result.
No, I don't even care about the results, bro. Like,
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy. I'm just at this point where I'm just like, so much to get done. I just need to go bang, bang, bang. I can't sit back. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you kind of need to, like that's why it's important to put your own deadlines on things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's a bit hard, obviously, at times to follow through, but once you can start following through, you'll start to see the result of it. Do you know where I'm coming from?
That's good. That's good. So the the superloop that I was going to talk about. Saw that we might be getting the superloop bus to join from Lewisham to the Tube, which would be
what does that mean?
So
to the Tube,
yeah,
Lewisham to the Tube.
So from Lewisham to in like underground, like straight from a bus. That's what like the superloop does. So you get on the superloop. It's a type of bus, and there's one in Bromley. Have you seen that one in Bromley?
Bro, I have not seen a single superloop bus.
Really?
No.
It's really helpful, and I kind of wanted to just like use that to like kind of talk about.
Does it let you get on a bus that then follows the train stations? Or?
It will take you to one of like I guess think it's like the closest underground.
Oh
yeah, and I was going to use that like to talk about like how has your experiences with public transports kind of been in general?
I mean, public transport, I mean, to be fair, right, we come from London, and especially now that it's been like the last 4 years since I've been like working. I'm not saying I've worked consistently in 4 years, but I'm saying like since I've become a working man, what I would say is that like traveling in London, especially if you're in central London, like the tubes as well as a lot of things are just in walking distance. Bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
that's true.
Honestly, a part of me is like, I'm at some point I'm gonna invest in a bike, because what's the point? Like, genuinely, what's the point? If I can bike somewhere, it's quicker. I just need to get over my fear of crashing again.
Okay.
So like, I need to get rid of the PTSD in that department. I just need the time to be able to tackle that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the moment, I just can't with responsibilities, and when I have a bit more free time, do you know what I'm saying? But I would say that's the great thing about London is like there's no real need for a car if you're working in the city.
Yeah.
It actually causes you more stress if you have a car, because you have to find parking, and then parking times aren't that long.
Petrol's going up.
Petrol, if your workplace,
road
if you
tax.
don't have a parking space for your workplace, do you know what I mean? And then also, the paying the meter when you go into London.
Oh my god, that is crazy.
I can't remember what the name of the charge is. My brain is gone.
Congestion charge?
Congestion charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Oh, quick correction. Let me just make sure I got that right. Superloop is an express bus network that forms part of London Buses network and connects to the outer London town centres, railway stations, and transport hubs. So
it's not underground. It's overground stations.
Yeah, it seems to be. Honestly, it seems to be both.
Oh, okay.
So it goes in kind of low key like a circle. I'm seeing it like on the map right now.
Wow, it's called Superloop.
Yeah. So I think for me, I really do like buses. I've always really liked public transport.
Buses. Okay, look, buses are fine. But bro, traveling at 9 a.m. or school times. Is
it's bad.
Bro.
It's bad.
There's a reason why the radio show today is 12. Like we're in from 12 to 1, bro. That's the reason.
Yeah, you
why
kind of bounce.
I don't want to deal with it.
It is kind of difficult. The thing is, I guess I was kind of privileged. The fact that I didn't need to take a bus to go to secondary school or any, you know what I'm saying, anything like that. The only one I did was in college, was when I first started taking the bus, and it went past a secondary school. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it gets rough. It gets when there's like not enough people. There's too much people on the bus, and you put your hand out, and bus man just goes straight past you, and it's like, okay, it's rough.
It does make me laugh sometimes, because sometimes I'm listening to music and because they're screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I overhear the conversation.
I
was once like that.
Hearing the conversations of like younger kids, you're like, damn, like the biggest like beef going on is like, I know X got broken up with Z, and then Y is probably, you know what I'm saying.
I had two guys arguing about whether Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh were better.
I think we
we
know the answer.
And I was sitting there and I was like, brother, I don't know what. Well, I don't know the answer.
I think we know the answer.
What's the answer?
I'm gonna leave it.
No, why are you leaving it?
I'm gonna leave it.
What's a better trading card game?
Trading card or show?
Well, okay, show.
Yu-Gi-Oh, 100%.
You prefer Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh, 100%.
See, that's
show wise, Yu-Gi-Oh.
I think cards
is
are cooler
insane.
Pokemon. My opinion. Yu-Gi-Oh, I'll be real. I love the game more.
Mm-hmm. Like playing it?
Playing it was more fun when I was a kid. But I didn't play it for that long.
I thought you was going to talk about the game, because I was going to say the only thing that I think Pokemon has is literally the games.
No, I'm not talking about the games like not the Game Boy games.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking about the trading card.
Okay,
game. Like,
yeah, I hear that.
The trading card game, like Yu-Gi-Oh, was fundamentally more like, at least for me, it was more played and more like, in a way, structured.
Mm-hmm.
But also, we never really had anyone that played proper Pokemon. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but to be honest, I've been playing the Pokemon game on the phone.
Oh, how was that? Yeah.
It's alright, but it's a scam.
It's
not a scam. It's not a scam. Don't catch me.
Nintendo's going to be knocking at your door tomorrow, bro.
No. It's because, like, it's just fun opening packs, but it's addictive. So you have to just make sure you don't spend your money. This is a guy that literally spent money. Like, I spent like a tenner because I was like, I just want to open some packs.
It's just that gacha.
It's that gacha.
It's that
experience.
They make it sound so nice. Don't do it.
But yeah, going back to the topic at hand, like, yeah, like for me, the thing about buses is that concept of like when there is too many people, or like going through at like a period where school kids are coming on, and you're just like, because basically it's basically like classes worth of kids.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it just gets packed really quickly. It's not an issue. That's the standard.
It kind of happens.
I prefer trains in terms of like travel.
Yeah.
Like I know it sounds crazy, but I actually miss going on trains that are like an hour or two away. Like for me, I actually enjoyed the train to Leicester. Like when we went to uni. Like that for me is like, it's 2-3 hours. Have my books, have my Switch.
I remember reading about something, and they said it's like the moment between where you live and I guess like where you work, like that moment of like the journey or your commute can be really helpful for you, because it's like it's a place outside of work, outside of home. It's just a moment, I guess, for you. And depending on how nice that travel is, can really help you. Like I've had so many places where the place I'm working at is so terrible, but the commute there is really nice. Minimal people. It's just I don't have to. I think it's the commutes where you don't have to get on and off, like one stop here, one stop there, one stop there, connect there, do a backflip here, do a 360 there, and then you're at work. When it's like one bus here, one train there. Beautiful. Yeah, I love that.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I was also going to say, I think the one thing I would like, and I guess this is like, it's a plus and a negative. I've seen how bad the buses chairs are. I've seen some people recently. They've been doing on, I think, some of the 181s and 284s,
Yeah.
the buses are no longer like, I don't, what fabric do they have on it right now? It's like
Not polyester, is it? No.
it's like, I'm not sure if it's like cotton or something like that, but it is like very soft. But they've replaced it with, I think it feels like more like plasticky like leather. And I think that is way more hygienic, because I've seen the reason why they use those patterns is to like hide how dirty it is, because it never really shows that much. But I've seen like people, like when they do clean it, the amount of dirt that is in there is like crazy.
No, it's nasty, but you have to understand that, like, I agree, and I do wish there was better kind of like things for that. But where the buses have been such an old
system,
commodity like system, exactly, that is something that, you know, it requires a big investment to do. But I have noticed a lot of buses switching to like plastic sleeves, like grey sleeves. Yeah.
Those. I remember the first time I saw it, I got on there and it's like, I looked at it and I was like, this is so weird, because you're so used to like the yellow, patterns, blue, and you're looking. It's like the shading is loading. Like it just, you get in there and it hasn't done it yet. Because I think my sister, she went to New York recently, and she was talking about the underground.
It's amazing.
And it's interesting there.
Oh, apparently it's wild.
It's wild.
It's just like, you can see the most random things happen, right?
I think what would make it worse is if they had those type of seats where it was like fabricy.
Oh, okay.
Because I can see why it is plastic. Because when you clean it, it's easier to clean compared to, I don't know, like you get on, I think, what was it, like Bakerloo or something like that, and those ones are looking kind of done out right now. So
no, I hear you. Going back to that point of like the movement between your commute, that's something I'm trying to change, because I'm trying to get reading as like make reading my hobby now. Not hobby, but like I just want to read books in it. It's quite interesting. That period, just training myself to read in that time rather than being on my phone, because it's so easy to just go on TikTok and just go through like a bunch of funny reels. And so like I have an app on my phone where I try to disable TikTok on my journey, just so that I try to encourage myself to read. It does help, but it is true, like, because there's a lot of people who have commute times, people don't realize how much time they're missing to like not do a new like small hobby, but like even reading 20 minutes a day in that commute is better than no reading at all. Do you get where I'm coming from?
100%. Like sometimes I remember when I did have the commute, and I'll be like, oh, I ain't got enough time to do this, got enough time to do that. And I was like, realistically, I have an hour journey there and back. That's 2 hours to do something, and that's 2 hours I'll either just be, I don't know, scrolling or watching, I don't know, something on Netflix. And realistically, I could probably just like, if I won't bring my laptop and I, do a little bit of coding, just do something in between. You don't have to do it for the whole 2 hours, but at least use up those.
That's the goal.
You know what I'm saying? Use a little bit. Bro,
and just put some editing apps on there. That would be the goal, bro.
Yeah.
Why would you be editing?
It is really nice. Especially like if you do get those trains that have the little tables. So beautiful. So beautiful.
I think that's the one thing about missing a job that isn't like too close, but just enough distance that you have that period of time. Like for me, don't get me wrong, like I enjoy my current workplace, but it's like a bus away. But it's like I do miss the days of when I used to work at, like, for example, Lansing, and I'll take a train, and there was sometimes this direct train to get there. And it's just amazing, because I'll just sit down. It's a half an hour ride, and back then I had my service from that, so I'll just put it on and start just either doing work or like,
because it's kind of like a journey, but it's also a time for you to like kind of rest. Like maybe you had a quick rush out, you needed to get the train, you've been rushing, then you get to the train and it's like, okay, an hour of like a debrief before you work. Or like when you're going back home, it's like an hour just to like chill before, I don't know, maybe you got to make dinner, you got to do this,
some
you got
people
to do
just
that.
don't value that time in between going to work. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
As well as it is, I feel like it could be difficult as well. Like, say if you are on like, oh no, I'm trying to think of like a very busy line.
No. If you
like
I can
it's
give you
packed,
an example,
yeah.
bro. Jubilee line like is one of the most busy lines. Like, getting that early in the morning is rough.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's consistent. There's a lot of trains, but it's that concept of you're getting onto a packed train.
Yeah.
You're gonna be on it for a few stops. You got so much stuff, but you know what? I can't lie. Even then, there were times where I just whipped out a book and I'm just standing there with a bag, just book in my hand like this. That's what I think. I prefer if I could use, what do you call it? The thing for reading books.
Kindle.
Because at least if I had a Kindle, I'd just be able to read it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And also carrying books everywhere is difficult as well.
Yeah. You get Kindle, you can just slip that in your back pocket.
That's what I'm saying.
If you really want to.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm probably going to start trying to change to that at some point. I think I'm going to still buy a few books now, but then when we get to like the end of the year, switch over.
I also really wish biking around London was a lot less expensive.
What do you mean? As in
like when you rent out line bikes and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you know what, bro? I know you say that, but I low-key think just investing in one bike. Like we have a friend, Thomas, who has just invested in one bike. Yeah, and he rides a lot. Like he rides to work. Like I've seen him ride to motives. Like, genuinely, I think it's a genuinely good investment.
I think so too.
But it's not everyone has the money to do so, right? And I completely understand. But
as well as I feel like sometimes maybe you kind of know you're not a bike rider, but maybe like sometimes it is just kind of. I remember when I think it was like every Sunday, it was like free on like the Santander bikes for like I think 30 minutes or something like that, or an hour. 30 minutes, yeah, it was. Oh, I used to love that.
Whereas,
that was so nice.
Charge, like I can't remember. Is it like?
I'm not too sure about Santander bikes, but in my opinion, like line bikes, obviously they're good, but they are so expensive. Like seeing like just like other countries in Europe, how cheap their transport is, whether that be train, bikes, or buses.
Yeah, you know what? That's
nuts.
Actually so true. Like speaking to like a couple of my friends that are like abroad in other countries, and they're telling me they're paying like not even £30, £50 a month, and I'm just like, bro, what the hell? Like, don't get me in.
Like I'm guessing what there and back to work for an average person, their commute probably costs like maybe £15.
Yeah,
like I'm guessing like maybe I'd count like maybe for a train.
Also, like some countries have like really good bus stations. Like
that's true.
Like I know with like Poland.
Oh, Poland apparently they're doing it way too. They're way too good. Like,
that's what I heard. Yeah. So like, because we have a couple of Polish friends that have mentioned to me like how good that station is. I know that. For example, I'm trying to think. There's like 2 more countries. My brain is just gone. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but I've had lack of sleep. I may have overslept, and I also may have slept on the bus and missed the final stop. So
that's a combination.
It's a combination. It's an unholy combination of three lateness, bro. But there's like a couple of countries that just have really good systems for their train journeys and stuff. Like I know, I think one of my friends mentioned about Germany having. I wouldn't say it's like the best or whatever, but like they had
it's
like a
there.
thing, like a card thing where like you could pay for it and you could travel a certain area, like similar to an Oyster, but just a lot cheaper. But like I said, I can't remember the exact point, so don't take me on it.
I think even my sister was talking to me about this. New York, you tap in, you don't tap out.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That is, my God.
Amazing. And it should just be a tap-in. To be honest, I hate that I did that. I have to tap. Like, genuinely, you know what? This is a great point to end on. I hate when, like, for example, you've had, like, a really long day and you're traveling between point A to point B. And sometimes the tap-out place, like, so obviously it's the same thing, right? You use the same thing to tap in and out. But sometimes it's like you're in a rush to get onto your next train.
Yeah.
And you have to tap out as well. Like, bro, the amount of times I've forgotten.
The queue is hench as well.
Yeah,
Like,
and then TFL charges me like 15 quid, bro,
And
because I missed it.
they'll do it at night time as well. They'll make sure that you don't see it. It'll be at like 2 a.m.
No. Actually,
and then you wake up. And then you wake up in a bad mood as well.
I do appreciate the transport we have here. But, bro, seeing money leave my account like 2-3 in the morning.
Yeah.
I think it's changed for me recently, where it's been in the morning that I get it now. I don't know if it's like 24 hours from when you did that travel. I don't know how it works. But I remember when it used to happen to me at midnight, and I'm like, bro, I wake up and I just see minus £10.
Yeah, that's the first thing you see on your notification. It just starts your day off on a bad foot, man.
Yeah, no, but
yeah, tapping out is a bit rough.
Yeah, no, but I mean, it's just if you forget, right? But yeah, I do like that concept of just tapping in. But like, yeah, just saying, like, I've heard of people getting train rides for way cheaper on same day bookings, stuff like that. But you know how it is. Everyone has their own positives and negatives. I think for us in London, it's the fact that we have so many access points for trains, and we can't really. I can't really complain, bro.
Like outside of London, when I see like people's bus times, it's actually nuts. Like I feel like maybe I have been spoiled. Like definitely I've been spoiled. Like
I can't, bro. Like I think one of our friends from Newcastle was saying that like the bus was like either every hour.
Sometimes if you literally miss the bus, it's like 45 minutes or an hour.
Yeah, but it's the same with like trains. Like trains aren't consistent in certain areas too. So
like,
it's like
the one time you have, I think because sometimes they have the screen that will show you the time of the buses. Yeah. And I could never imagine, missing, a 284 or something. And then I have to look up and then I see like 30 minutes. Are you mad?
Yeah.
Are you actually mad? Like that is insane. Or like you miss a train like on the underground and it says it says like 5 minutes here.
Like and we do have consistent service.
Yeah.
We can't complain. Like we are spoilt for that. So yeah, man, I think that's like pretty much it. This is like the first show back. So look forward to kind of like the next few weeks. Hopefully we'll have some guests lined up. We do have a bunch of people that want to come on the show. I just haven't been able to contact them just purely out of responsibilities elsewhere. But I can't guarantee the next one will have a guest, but we'll make sure that like we have a schedule set up for you guys. All right,
I think that's all good.
Anything else?
No, I think that's a good note to end on. So yeah, stay tuned.
This was Nesh.
This is Kay. And this is Nesh and Kay Talks. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Peace.
Peace.